I think he lost to Jimmy. Did you win that match? You and Jimmy. Did you win? No. I need you. Yeah, I didn't even pay attention to that.
I just had that dream. It does look like, you know, when once you said that and I was watching the video, I said, it does look extremely old.
I'm kidding. I was talking to somebody. I honestly tried to switch it. I don't like backwards. Hey, Diddy.
Hey.
Alright, you ready to go?
Yeah.
Alright, I think John went away, so. John was there hitting balls. I guess I'm guessing he went to the bathroom or something.
You got 350 already, Daddy. Play on table 9. Daddy, you got 350 already. You gotta be you. Somebody might be nice. Yeah, he went to the field. No, Daniel take care of it. He don't have to, but they should. Yeah. Hey, Sherwood. All right, so we are
We are going to get ready to start the hot seat match as soon as Junior comes back. Yes, Chris, we are going to finish everything tonight. We are down to the final four of Dave Ningle, John Moody Jr. in the hot seat match. And then you have Jimmy Various. I don't know the guy that Jimmy's playing. He hasn't been on the stream yet, and I didn't have to play him. All right, and here we go. All right. In the fourth place match, Jimmy is going to be giving up an 8-3 race. Everybody left in this tournament is already guaranteed $500. Well, with Calcutta and tournament winnings. The two guys in this tournament, in this match, have already locked up $825 Calcutta and $300 from the tournament. So it's already been $1,100 locked up between both of these guys. And Dave did get all of himself in the Calcutta. Junior did not. Danny Bell bought Junior, I do believe. Right. So Moody has a good break, and it's a good table. He's spotting Dave 2 games on the wire, so he gets the first break. I've got to figure out how he wants to get on that 3. The placement of the 9 ball does make it a little bit tricky. And if you try and draw this out, you might get yourself on a bad angle. Didn't get there. Got himself on a bad angle. Now that ball might go in the side. I'm not trying that. Well, he's just going to cut it all the way down. That's a good shot. Junior's playing really good. Albert, yes. Albert beat Lloyd. So Albert is the one playing Jimmy right now. And yes, Dave got all of himself, and I think he went for $40. Nice cut there. Good little bump. Easy shot on the 6. A little left on this, comes straight across table. 9 ball goes in the same pocket. Well, as long as you don't get on the rail, I mean, everything's easy. Once you put it on the rail, just a little bit of difficulty. All right. So Moody cuts into the spot by 1. An angle to break. All right. Dave to break. Yeah, John, as long as I've known, has always been a shooter, and if he can shoot a ball, he's gonna make it most of the time. He knows how to play the safes and when to play the safes, but he's like me. If he can shoot it, he wants to shoot it. He just has a higher percentage of making them when he does. Why weren't you in this one, Jenkins? A little much. Hit that a little bit harder than he wanted to be. Can still be fine. You can cut this regularly because you're not really trying to get. Ooh. Okay. I don't know if I play safe there. So you can actually spin this, come behind the two, kick the two where the 5 and the 6 are, try and break them out, and the cue ball should stay right behind the 9. Yeah. Just like that. All right, that is a very, very good reason. Well, I hope you had a good day, and I'm glad you could join us now and keep me company. Yeah, that was a tall order. He was trying to barely hit the 2, get it past the 6. You can just push this ball through. Gives himself good angle on the 4 to be able to come straight back up table. He's going to want an angle on the 5 to where he can just draw back or stun over for the 6. He's trying to see exactly where he wants to be on the 6 for the 7. There should be no problems here, and I do see him getting out. Yeah. You don't want to give yourself a negative angle to where you're going away from the 6. It just creates a little bit more work than needs to be done. But even if he can just draw this ball straight back, then he's fine. Or go forward. You can actually go forward on this and be fine. There you go. All right. So now he can tap this in. I actually like spinning this, going 2 rails, shooting the 8 in the same pocket. You don't want to give yourself a funny angle on anything, so go ahead and spin it out. Give yourself distance, and you know that no matter where you end up, you're good enough where you're going to get yourself a shot. All right, so that is going to make it 2-0 John, with John to break. All right, and now the tournament begins. Well, now the race begins, really. It's a race to 5. All John needs to do is hold serve, win his breaks, and he will win the match. Dave needs to break one of Moody's breaks, basically win a game when Moody breaks, and then he has to hold serve on his. If he can do that, then he will win. So the alternate break format does bring a lot of little strategy into it. You don't have to completely outplay your opponent. You just have to outplay them on your break, really. Dave definitely has his hands full. I don't know if you saw it earlier when John Moody Jr. beat the crud out of me on this table right after I had just beaten his father. So, unfortunately, I had the great draw of having to draw both Moody's. I got lucky against one and did not against the other. And yeah, every time I watch them play or play against them, I do learn something. They're both really good players, and I've had a lot of respect for them for as long as I've known them. All right, so Dave here with the chance. Well, thank you, sir. Yeah, I thought I shot well against senior. I did not shoot well against junior. Schwager did show up today. There's been a problem with the brackets with the connection to the main server that hosts them. Uh, so it hasn't been fun trying to keep everybody updated on that. All right, looks like Dave's gonna get on the board here. He's just gonna hit this ball with a little bit of high left. Come straight back up table. Well, he spun it a little bit more than he wanted. Well, he's not making this the easiest out in the world, but I do expect him to be able to cut this in. And that's going to make it 2-1. Or 3-2 in a race to 7. Matters how you want to look at it. All right, so Dave trying to put down a good break. And as long as that cue ball stays up. Oh, it does not. So he's going to give Junior here, ball in hand, pretty wide open table. As long as that 5 ball does go by the 7, there shouldn't really be any issues here. All right, and it looks like it does go by the 4 ball, not the 5. Oh, he does not. He hits that short. Really, really short. Now he can bank this down. Oh, he's banking across side. Yeah. Well, he hits it good. As good as he usually does control his cue ball, his ball making ability makes him so tough. Even when he gets out of line, he always seems to be able to find a shot. No, he's not necessarily new to the carbon fiber. He's been using it for a while. Uh, Dave just always likes to do a little extra. So, all right. So Moody ties his setup again. He goes up 3-1. Jenkins, if you remember, next Friday, look up Albert's Fargo and let me know what that thing is going up to, because I know I'm not going to remember, but I'm hoping if I tell somebody else to. Because with the people he's beaten and the lack of robustness he did have, I'm pretty sure there's a very good chance he's going up from a 388 to almost a 500. Are you sure it's a chalk on the table, or is that just the string for the light? Yeah, just gonna move up a smidgen. He's only beaten John Moody Sr., Loy. Uh, he beat somebody else that was 6 something, and he didn't beat these guys hill. And if he ends up finding a way to beat Jimmy right now, whew, yeah. All right. Uh, John looks like he's gonna try and kick one rail at this to make it in the side. I don't know if I really agree with that, because even if you make it in the side by kicking it, you're really not going to get anything out of it. I mean, I don't. And to do anything else with it, to be able to actually have a shot on the 5, you're going to have to hit this ball so hard, you're going to end up shortening the angle, so you actually have to overdo it. Yeah. If he makes that ball, he's stuck. Nah, definitely not time. And I appreciate you being in the chat. It makes it look like we're a lot busier. Dave plays a pretty good save here. Controls the cue ball, puts it right behind the 7. Now here you can lag the 3 ball into the side, because if you end up making the 3, then you will have perfect shape on the 5 to get down to the 6. So I actually probably go the other way, so that if I do end up hitting the 3 and not making it, the 5 ball blocks the corner pocket. You go the other way, you might not do anything. All right, so Dave is going to have ball in hand. Pretty open table. Well, him playing Albert or whoever it is, Jimmy still needs 7, and Albert needs 2. Yes, my name is Josh. I play in the tournaments, but mainly I commentate on all the On the Hill productions. When usually it's me and Dave, but as of right now, Dave's having a great tournament, so it's just me. Earlier, you got to hear John and John, John Siam and John Bloom. They were both back at Bruising Q's. They had to leave, and Dave makes it 3-2, and it will be Dave to break. Oh, I was unaware of that. I do not know the guy from Adam. Hello. All right. Dave looking to put down a good break. Keep control of this match. As long as he wins his break, there's nothing Moody can do. Moody needs 4. Dave needs 3. Yes, Dave is shooting well. Uh, I want Dave to continue to shoot well. Ooh. Perfect angle to go into the 9 and make it early. Look at him playing smart. He is in action. He's playing Shane Clayton. I have no clue what they're doing, though. Oh, no. You could kind of see that was coming with the way he was doing his practice throw. He hit it a little bit too flat and just hit it right into the rail. And John hit this one short again. Uh-oh. Ooh. All right, so it is 4-2. Moody to break. And now it is a race to 3 to see who will be in the hot seat. Moody tried to give Dave a game and make it 4-3. I mean, 3-3. And
Yeah. Yeah. It should be an 8-3 race, I believe. So Albert should have to win 3 games. He gets 5. I think he gets 5 games. He got 4. If he got 4 games, then he needs to win 4 games. Yeah. You need one more. Let me see that. He gets 5 games. He gets 5 games on the wire. He only has to win 3.
You got 5 on the wire.
Yeah. That's it. Not 4. He has to win 3. You got to realize you are 320 points higher. You're almost double his handicap. Yeah, you're good.
all right, so I'm not sure if you could overhear. Yeah, I want to see a me and Dave final as well. We had joked about it in the past if it ever happened. We would have a lot of fun. I mean, we would try and win, obviously, but it would be more. Let's have some fun on the stream. Now, Jimmy Various is now out of the tournament. Yeah, Albert has beaten Jimmy in a race to 8, 8-1. So Moody goes up 5-2. There wasn't really a dispute. Jimmy was spotting 5 games in a race to 8. Jimmy looked at the scorecard wrong, thought he was only spotting 4 games. So when Albert won 3 of the first 4 games and it was over, uh, Jimmy thought he still had to keep going when the match was actually done. It's reported to Fargo as he got 5 games on the wire in a race to 8, and he won 8-1. Well, I just told Danny, I said after he just beat Jimmy that way, that win alone is going to take him up to 550. And let's see, he is now beaten John Moody Sr., Lloyd Bulliard, Jimmy, and I know he beat somebody else pretty good earlier. I can't remember who it was, but he's beaten 4 600 and above players today. No, yes, it is handicap system, and to his handicap, that's what that's what helps win. But it's you are not. It's now becoming to the point where if he doesn't win, it's a surprise. And yeah, he's having a good day. All the locals keep telling me that. Like, this is not how he normally shoots. He's having a great day. He's getting rolls going for him. Congratulations. And we can just go by whatever Fargo says the ranking system is. So Fargo says that, we go by that. Yeah, no, the format does give the lower skill player a fighting chance, uh, which I like. I mean, I want everybody to feel like they have a chance to play. I mean, unfortunately, I'm at a level to where I have to play extremely good all day to have a chance to cash in these tournaments, because I'm either spotting 3 or 4 games, or I'm playing someone who's 70 points higher at Fargo, which means they're a run-out machine, or I'm spotting a guy who can break and run a couple racks. So I mean, yes, these are very, very tough tournaments, but at the same time, it's a $60 entry fee. That's too long. No, he hit that ball good. Oh, he hit it too good. Oh no, he hit it perfect. It's a $60 entry fee. Just allow yourself the ability, if you really do like the game, to come out and just play a tournament. See what you can do. I mean, it's handicapped for a reason. Everybody has a chance. I mean, if I would have told you at the start of this tournament that the final that the final 3 people in this tournament would have been Albert, Dave, and John Jr., what type of odds could I have gotten on that one? You never know. All right, so Dave does clean it up, makes it 5-3. And it is now a race to 2 with Moody to break. John knows he needs to come with a good break here. If he allows Dave to finally break his serve to get on the hill, he knows he's in a lot of trouble. Needs a good break. Needs to be able to have a show. This is going to be perfect. You almost can't ask for a better break. Good evening, George. See, I don't like calling people that are rated in the 500s low. 500s to me are people who are able to put one or two together but don't have the consistency to run out a set. Once you start getting into 6 to 650s, these are the guys who can put together 5 or 6, but they're not going to put together sets. Now, once you start getting into the 650s to 700s and above, these are guys that could keep you in your chair all day. Nope, no soft breaking rule, no 3-point rule. Come out and do whatever you want. Like when me and Cohen played, he started off with a regular break. By the end of the match, he was barely hitting them, making a wing ball, and just trying to get shape on the one. Oh yeah, if me and Dave ever made it to the finals, it'd be something that we would go back and make sure it was playing on Brews, on one of the Brews TVs all the time. All right, so looks like John's going to do exactly what he needs to do and get out. And he is going to most likely, and I'll even give him up with that, go on the hill. 6-3 against Dave. And it will be Dave to break. Now, I wouldn't say. Oh, well, on this table, I think you have to hit him a little bit harder. One, there's a divot right at the spot. I tried to hit him hard in the match I actually lost against John. And if it falls right into that divot, you're tough. Dave might have given himself the break that he needed. Not exactly. The 2 ball is going away from the 4, and you're going to run into the 6. Now, you can play it to just run into the 6. If you can run into the 6 fat, that'll work, because then you can just cut the 4 on the other side. You have the 5 in the side. Oh, you didn't have to hit it fat. Oh, that's pretty good. That works out. That 6 ball almost fell as well. That 6 is deep. He hit that ball pretty sporty. All right. He's going to try and draw straight back. Oh, he runs into the 7. Drawing a ball that's that deep in the hole is just tough. That is just so tough. Oh, he hit that perfect. Good shot. Me and him were just talking about that shot. How you just put inside in it and thin it and come back out to use the other ball as a blocker. We were just talking about that. He did he hit that ball really, really well. Yep. Oh, wow. I mean, there's nothing you can do there. You played a great safe and he just made an amazing shot. Wow. Now let's see if he can close it out. A lot of times these balls get hit fat after that. Yeah. He should have stood up, walked around, just cleared his eyes, honestly. Oh, I'll call it all day. I've messed up more than any player that we've seen today, so I know I can hang with all of them, but I also know I can lose to all of them. So I know the mistakes they can make because I make them all the damn time. Dave going to put this 9 ball on the side to go hill and have Moody break on the hill. And he banks it into the side. And we are going hill. All right, chat. Who you like? Do you like the guy breaking who has been breaking freaking perfect? Or the one who has to sit in his chair and watch the guy who's been breaking perfect break? I'm pulling for the guy in the chair. No biasness at all. None. Not even a little. Hey, don't get me wrong. I like Junior. But not only have I known Dave longer, I mean, we're partners here doing the commentating. Yeah, there's no chance I'm rooting against him. My Tina. I wish Dave could know that you're rooting on him. I know that would make him play better and feel better. Tina Mom's rooting on you. Tina Mom is rooting on you. Yeah, that's all Dave wants, just one chance at the table. You give him one chance at the table. That's whatever he does with that, he does with that. That's all he wants. Oh, I do not like. All right, that shot got a little bit better. Yeah, we only go back like 20 years. Yeah, I've only known him for a little bit. Well, I know you have sway with me. Like, if you would text me in the middle of a match, I'm watching. Go get him. I'm gonna play better. Like, it's just how it is. Good job, because I think he got it safe after that double kiss. I don't think he can come behind it and make the 6. He's in a tough spot here. That's a very hood safety. This kick is. I don't think you can make the. I honestly don't think you can make the 6. Oh, don't leave David jump. I'm really surprised Dave is not jumping at this ball. And he's not jumping this ball just to hit it. He's high percentage to make this ball and get shape on the 2. Oh no. That's not going to be good. All right. Yeah, oh no. Now, Junior just needs to get good on this 3. A little bit of left on this ball. Come in between the 7 and the 8. You can be almost straight. You don't want yourself jacked up right here. All right. Yeah, it was unfortunate, but hey, no matter what happens here, no matter who goes to the 1 offside, I gotta say they gotta be the favorites to come back. So I'm pretty sure this is just going to be a preview of what the finals is going to be. And that is going to be all she wrote. And we have a Hill nail biter that Junior has come away with. He has won 7-4. He is in the hot seat. We are going to take a quick break. Let Dave calm down for a second. And then play the 3rd place match. So we will be right back.
said, what the hell?
You know the electric. They never shot no fool like this.
That was nothing.
I step away for 2 seconds to make a phone call. They decide to start a match and play a rack. So Albert gets that first rack. From what I could tell, Dave made the 9 in scratch. Is that correct? All right. So Albert, who went to the field, he was not bought in the Calcutta. Needs 2 now. And Dave, who went for $40, needs 6. If this doesn't just tell you any, like, these tournaments are anybody's game, then I don't know what will. You have 2 guys that combined went for $40 in the Calcutta, and one person didn't even get bought, and they're in the final 3 of this tournament. All right. Huh. And now Dave lines up the 1-9. Things are just going Albert's way right now. He's going to carom this 1 into the 9. And not leave Dave a shot because it rolls just a little too high. Now Dave can cut this 1 ball right past the 8 and just float the cue ball right behind the 8 and play a pretty lock-up safe. It's a touch shot. It's just tapping the ball. Just tap it. Tap, tap, taparoo. Perfect. Are you on? Now you're on. Are you going to talk or just sit there?
I'll talk eventually.
All right.
I'm going to listen to the pro first, see
Okay.
how this works.
It's real simple. We just talk and say what we think.
Is this that guy that flew in from Oklahoma?
No. This is a guy who's a local here. Been playing ever since John Moody Sr. had his place, Action Billiards, I believe it was Action, over in Salisbury. Just having a good day.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It's good to see the locals come through and do something.
That and what I've tried to explain to people is nobody bought him in the Calcutta. So it's not like he's an underrated player. He didn't even believe in himself. He's just having a good day. Because there's no point in sandbagging unless you're going to get money out of the Calcutta. The tournament money is never going to be enough to show your full speed for $500.
He's pretty established in these areas, as they say.
Yeah. He plays in the weekly tournament that they have here, and apparently he's played every week that they've had it. He plays as a 4 in that tournament, and John Moody Jr. plays as a 13, and he's never cashed. Never cashed in that weekly tournament.
Well, good for him. He's going to cash tonight.
Yeah, he's going to cash. A minimum he's going to get out of this for his
Third
$60
place.
entry is $300. See, and I usually like to, especially in these handicap events, find someone who's one of the lowest rated players, and if no one's going to buy him in the Calcutta, I buy him. I just wasn't even paying attention. I did try and buy that 400 guy.
Yeah, there's a fair amount of them that actually usually people don't go to the field. I noticed probably, 4 or 5 of them went to the field?
5 or 6, I think, yeah. Out of 47 players, 6 or 7 went to the field. I don't really know what Dave was. I don't think Dave's really that worried about it right now because of how messed up the 2 and the 4 are. If anything, he wants Albert to make. He did not want that. But I think he wants Albert to make the 1. So Albert has to deal with the 2 and hopefully break it out for him. So there's a good football game going on now too. But
You guys got a great looking operation here, Josh.
well, thank you. It's
You guys are always stand up and very professional.
we
Nice to
try
have
to
you
be.
guys.
Sometimes we like to have a little bit too much fun, and maybe something slips out here or there.
It happens. The best of them slip, believe me.
Yeah. How'd you end up doing in the tournament today?
I didn't do too bad. I lost to Cohen Bell and then to Bobby Baldwin. Yeah, might have won twice, maybe. Yeah, 2 matches. Yeah, I won my first two. Lost my second two. Bobby was playing real well.
Bobby does have that ability. Bobby can play well sometimes. He's gotten better as of late. He's playing. He's putting a lot of time in, and Cohen's just Cohen. Cohen can just play really, really well.
kept it close for a couple of minutes with Cohen, couple games, and he caught stroke, and it was just all over with.
Dave.
Oh. Might have helped him out a little bit there.
But when things are going good, they're going good. I kind of wish that TV over there was on the football game. There's a minute left in it, and it's 10-10.
Who's playing?
Green Bay and San Francisco. All right, so it is a 6-1 race.
And you hear the chatter in the background.
Yep.
Everybody's pulling for the local. That's good.
Yeah, good for him.
I mean, Dave made a little mistake there, and it cost him. And in most matches, it would cost you.
Yeah.
You know, you hang the 7-ball or whatever, it happens.
But I mean, sometimes you would expect with someone who's under a 400 Fargo not to run 3-4 balls.
Well, I think that's what might have happened the whole day. He beat all the monsters because they're thinking, oh, it's no big deal. I'll just stroke this in, and I missed it. And next you know, you're down. You're down 6-1.
Yeah, he beat Jimmy 8-1. I mean, Jimmy had to give him 5 games in a race to 8, but he beat him 8-1. I mean, nobody holds Jimmy Various to 1 game.
Nope.
All right. All right, Dave. Let's mount this comeback.
What do you think he'll do? You think he'll just roll up safe? And then
You can actually bank this one ball down to this corner.
But why would you if you have a player under 400?
But-
Curious.
Oh, I'm drawing. Not drawing. I'm more stunning this ball into the 6 ball, and I'm trying to play safe. But if I do make it,
Okay, two-way shot.
yeah.
Nice shot, Dave.
See, he hit the bank. He just hit it really soft.
We know you play wide open, Josh.
I
you
have
deal with
to.
most people. We're different.
Well, here's the thing: if you hit the
Nothing
bank,
against your play, I'm just saying you would have fired.
I would have shot the bank. Especially if I hit the bank too long, I have a possibility of making the 9. If I don't make the 9, I have a possibility of leaving my opponent safe and then making a 1-9 combo.
No rail. Ball in hand, right? Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
I love good sportsmen.
San Francisco is going to have a 45-yard field goal to win the game in the snow.
And what's the score?
It's 10-10. 13 seconds left in the 4th quarter. All right, considering my opponent needs 6, I'm firing this 2-9 combo. all day.
Probably hang somewhere. Oh, and he made it.
You made the
Not the
two.
9. He made it 2.
And now you have an easy 3-8 combo.
Oh, I thought David was up.
Yeah, it just fires in the combo. If he makes this bank, he has.
He's playing with no fear. He just.
Oh no, he's
Yeah.
playing with house money.
Yeah.
I mean, he's further than he ever thought he'd be. He's playing with so much confidence right now that yeah, I mean, he might normally be a 388, but he's kind of playing like a 500, 550 player right now because he's not playing with any fear. Now, if Dave's able to put a couple racks together and put some pressure on him, then we get to see how he does when he tightens up a little bit.
Yeah, the problem is nobody's been able to do that all day.
No, I mean, John Moody Sr. was able to get it for a second. What was the score there?
It was like 7-3, 7-2. Yeah, it wasn't close either.
Okay, then. Never mind.
Lloyd might have got the closest. I think he was 2-1. He got him down to 2-1 race. Oh, there it is. Oh my God.
All right, so we have our final set. It is going to be Albert Fuchs. Sure. Albert versus John Moody Sr. in the finals. All right, and we will
Hear
be
the whole hometown crowd cheering them on.
And we will be right back. Oh, and San Francisco does make the field goal. Green Bay is out of the playoffs. All right, so we will be right back with the finals.
did. It's all right. They, looks like they got started a little quicker than I thought they were going to. We got John Moody Jr. against Albert Fuchs. 7-3 race here. This is true double elimination, so Albert will have to win twice. Wow. Did not expect that. All right, so John's got a good shot here on the 3. But I don't believe the 5. Well, no, the 5 definitely doesn't go by the 9 because the 9 spotted up behind the 5, and so it's definitely frozen to it. John with the safety just leaves probably a bank here for Albert. It's double kissed. And he's left John tough here.
Well, that worked.
All right, so Josh McCauley has returned.
Yep. I did not I thought you'd do pictures and other things.
Yeah. I kind of figured they would too, but
We didn't do pictures last time either, I would think.
yeah, I don't think so. We're slacking on that.
Yeah. So he's just going to cut this ball on the side, come 3 rails, play the 8 on the same side. You know, standard 388 stuff.
Nah. I'm guessing he snookers John behind the 8 completely unintentionally.
Almost.
A little too hard.
Yeah. But he still hits it to where John's really got to think.
Yeah. I'm cutting the 6 into the 9. It's entirely possible I'm frustrated after that last set and not thinking clearly, though.
No, I mean, he cut the 6 into the 9.
Yeah, I meant to make the 9.
I know.
It's Texas Express, except for 9 on the break does not count, Ram.
So the phone call I had to make, Lacey tried to call me during your match with Junior, and I was like, I'm in the booth right now. I can't. She's like, okay, it's whenever you have a second. So I call her back. She's like, just so you know, I'm gonna be all over the place. I may have had a couple. I was like, oh, this conversation is gonna be. We talked about like 9 different topics in 3 minutes. She's like, all right, I'll talk to you later. I said, did you just talk to me right now? Jesus. Like, I don't even know like what the point of me being on the phone was.
All right, so Albert jumps out to the 1-0 lead.
He's gonna win 6 straight to win the tournament.
As tired as I am, I just want whatever's going to get this thing over quickest.
Well, that would be the quickest.
Yeah, in terms of number of racks, you're right.
Yeah. Yeah, I think after we're done here, I'm just going to go back to the hotel, get my stuff, and I'm going home.
Oh no, I'm not. I don't think I'd make it home if I tried.
It's just something about I like my bed. Actually, I like my couch.
Yeah.
I'm going to sleep on my couch tonight.
No, I understand.
Yeah.
I'm too tired. I also
Yeah.
don't like my house. I haven't slept in my house in almost 2 weeks.
That's right. You're dog sitting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the time I actually do get back to my house on Wednesday, it will be over 2 weeks. Or no, actually, I'm sorry, it'll be exactly 2 weeks. So I've been there for a few minutes, but I haven't actually spent the night there at all.
I'm surprised. Why don't you just shoot the one ball on the side there and stun it over? Yeah. He- he's overthinking. He's like, I can't make a mistake here.
Yeah.
This guy's getting out. Good. Just create the angle. Give yourself a shot. Just because you want it quick, both it's going to go 2 sets, and both of them are going to go hill.
Oh, always.
Yeah. And then next week when we go to
Oh.
wow, when we go to look at different Fargos, make sure to look up Albert and his newly 600 minted Fargo rate.
Well, he may literally double his robustness from this tournament, given that he accidentally snuck in with
Yeah.
way under the required robustness. Should not have been playing at his Fargo.
No.
And I'm not saying I don't know him at all. I'm not saying.
Ooh.
I mean, obviously, shots like I know we all miss, but I'm not saying he should be significantly higher than 388. But he should not have been allowed to play at that because he only has a 52 robustness.
No, he shouldn't have been under 4. But
really, with the possible exception of the match he just played against me, most of these matches at the end, the handicap difference was so big that it would have been whatever to 3 anyways.
yeah,
I think if you bump him up,
did he just 2-rail that ball in?
if you bump him up a bit against me, it would have been a 6-4 race instead of 6-3. But
Yeah.
against Jimmy, you would have had to have bumped him all the way up to 480 to get it, or excuse me, 481 to get it to not be an 8-3 race.
All right, so John is able to win a game. All right.
Thank you, MHF. I appreciate that.
So John needs 6. Albert needs 2. John to break.
Yep.
So who do you guys like from here? The guy who has never won a tournament, who didn't even get bought in the Calcutta, who only needs 2 games.
Yeah, aren't we all wishing we could go back in time and put $40 on him?
Yeah. Or the guy who's won multiple tournaments, was one of the most expensive players in the Calcutta, and I mean, this is both of their home rooms. So who do y'all like? The one who needs 6 or the one who needs 2? All right. Well, John's finally happy with the rack. And he
Ooh, he's not
scratches.
going to be happy with that.
That's all right. He's like, all right, you might be able to run 4 balls. Can you run 7? Might be a good. I mean, as long as you don't leave a combo, it might be a good theory. Just go ahead and scratch on your brakes. Make him run like 3 or 4 balls and open him up.
Yeah. Except
What?
he's
What? He makes me laugh.
no, I agree.
Yeah. All right, so he's going to bank this and draw the cue ball up the rail underneath. No, he's not. All right, he's not even drawing it. He's just going to bank it. He's like, I can run your 7 balls. Watch this. I'm not even going to get shape on the 7 right here, and I'm still going to make it. Huh? Lies. It's not a safe. But,
So, Donald, we go by Fargo rating. If you're the higher ranked player, if they're 700 or up, they go to 8. If they're in the 600s, they go to 7. 500s, they go to 6. And 499 and under, they go to 5. Then the lower ranked player gets spotted games, 1 game for every 45 points of difference in Fargo. But there's a minimum that everybody goes to 3. Honestly, if we didn't have that, this might be a 7-2 race because Albert is way below. It might be a 7-1 race if we took the limit out completely.
It's a 300-point difference almost. So every 90, 180, 270. So 6. It would have been 6 games. 5.
5, yeah. So it would have been a 7-2 if we didn't have the cap. All right, so John takes down another rack, goes up 2-1. But he still needs 5 to Albert's 2. It will be Albert's break. So unfortunately, I was kind of busy leading up to this tournament. Did not have a chance to make the improvements, but by the next one of these tournaments that we have, we should have the players' Fargo ratings on the display to try and help give an idea of where the races come from.
Yes. Makes 2 balls in the break. Have the easy shot on the 2. Can drift over for the 4. Yeah, he should be out. Definitely should be out after he does that.
So Donald, if people don't have a Fargo, which you do not, I have just looked you up. What we generally do is we will use, if they play leagues, we'll use league handicaps. For the local players, this is a lot easier. We'll talk to people that know them and just try and get an idea of how they play, and we'll assign them a rating. Somebody, in your case, coming from Boston, that would be a little more difficult to do.
I thought he drilled it.
So did I.
Yeah.
Basically, you just play in any tournament that reports to Fargo. Like this tournament gets reported. I'm not real familiar with the tournament scene in New England, so I don't know what tournaments I could tell you up there would get reported to Fargo. But
Northeast isn't big on Fargo.
no, I know it's not.
Yeah.
All right, so 3-1, John.
So there's a 4-2 race.
Yep.
And John's got to be the favorite from here.
Yeah. And it would now be shorter for John to win this set.
Yes.
Not really rooting for either player. I want to see a good match, but I am also very tired. Would like to be able to go to sleep.
Yeah.
So, and we have to take down all of our equipment before I can leave tonight. So.
Hey, it took us like 8 minutes to do it last time. I think we can beat that. Because remember, you had to go for a tuxedo, pick up your tuxedo, right?
Oh, that's right.
Or the tuxedo suit.
It was tuxedo. No, suit.
Yeah.
Suit
Yeah.
for a wedding. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And
right. I
we-
forgot that was when we were
And we
last
broke
down
it
here.
all down like that.
And I made it with like 20 minutes to spare. We didn't even have to go as fast as we did.
Yeah. Oh, I still wanted to. I wanted to leave too. Look, I'm not gonna lie. I'm ready to be on the ladder. If Moody gets on the hill, just on the ladder, waiting to turn off the camera. You guys might see me on the edge. Moody's gonna be like, "What the hell are you doing? Just shoot the ball."
So I say, if you're going to do that, at least be on the ladder for this camera. You won't be in their way as much.
Oh, I want to get some TV time.
You got some TV time. You played a couple matches on this table.
I played 2.
You played the Moody's on this table.
I played the Moody's.
I couldn't remember if you had another one or not.
Combined, I beat them.
Yes, you did. 10 to
Yep.
9.
Yep. Now I beat them 10 to 9 with the spot.
Well, no, these are straight scores.
Straight scores. Okay.
Yep.
Good, because that looks a lot better than Albert beating you 7-0 because of the spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it was 6-0.
6-0. Yeah. I keep forgetting you're underrated.
Yeah.
Well, last time you go for $40 in one of these Calcuttas.
Maybe.
No, it is. If it's here anyway. He finished second last time. 300. What?
I finished third.
Oh, whatever. Oh, you finished second of the people who got bought in the Calcutta.
All right. Well, then I won an extra $475.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
COVID. All right, now whatever you do, don't get bad shape. I didn't know exactly what he could possibly have done to do that, so I couldn't say don't
Yeah.
overdraw this ball. I was like, no, he's pretty much just going to spin it a little bit. All right, and Moody goes up 4-1.
1.
It is now a 3-2 race.
Yeah.
Moody is looking to go undefeated through this tournament and tell everybody where they can put it. And his Fargo is not going to move at all because he has like 12,000 robustness.
Yeah, it's. I mean, I'm not 12, but I'm around 1,500 robustness, so I'm not sure, even with some of the good wins I had in this, how much my Fargo's really going to move.
Yeah, I don't know about mine at all. I don't expect mine to move.
I just realized something. I actually did put that one down as with the spot.
Be right back.
It's not hard. It's so hard. Well, then why aren't you winning? Because you can't break.
Hello.
Really? Yeah. Well, obviously, you keep complaining about his break. It's because you can't use the magic break. What are you doing right now? Are you on a match? Absolutely. Then enjoy it. Leave me alone.
Oh, you gotta be fun. All right, so Albert makes the 9 ball there. He moves on to the hill, and John needs 3. Nice save there by John. Nice hit. Oh, great shot there. Came between those balls nicely. Rolled a little too far. Probably would have liked to have been on the other side of this 3. I guess it was closer straight than I thought it was. I thought it was going to have to worry about drifting behind the 7 there. Not exactly where John wanted to get there, but I expect him to be able to handle this fine. He does. Makes it 5-2. So Albert needs 1, John needs 2. It'll be Albert to break. All right, so Albert's made a couple balls on the break here. I don't think that 2 goes to either corner. Definitely doesn't go to the bottom left. I don't think it goes to the bottom right either. It does when you carry it in off the 9. All right, so miscue there for Albert. John with a good opportunity to get this to Hill here. Left himself just a little bit of an angle, probably stun over for the 8 ball. And play the 9 in the same corner as the 7. Yeah, just like that. Okay, guess he had a little more angle, so he comes across to play the 9 in the top right. And this 9 will make it hill. There it is. We are hill. John to break. John wins this rack. He will win the tournament. Albert wins this rack. We will have a second set. All right, so John's made a couple balls on. Yeah, a couple balls on the break. Has a shot at the 1. 2 goes in the side. Question is, what can he do with the 3? And Josh McCulley rejoining me for the Hill game here.
Yeah, y'all are welcome. I walk away, and I come back, and it's hill. She's like, I remember what I wanted to tell you.
So
yeah.
what do you?
I want to give myself a little bit of an angle so I can draw into the 3, unless that 3 goes. I don't like shooting the ball like that. So if anything, I'm actually going to try and draw in between the 6 and the 3 so that I make sure that I hit the 3.
Yeah. No, knowing my luck, I'd go directly between them.
I don't think that's possible.
It is. I'm sorry, John. I did not mean to jinx you there.
Wow. All right, so it is possible.
Yes.
He's going to try and play the 3 off the 6 into the corner. Well, you don't try that hill.
Or safe.
I mean, it's hill. Go for the shot. And he gets safe. No, he doesn't. Oh, he does.
No, the ball just never seems to want to stop on this table.
No.
I had one break against John in the hot seat match where the cue ball got kicked into the upper right corner as we look on the table, and like 4 times, I thought that ball was going to stop. It just did not seem like it should have ever gotten to that corner pocket, but it did. And that was
So
actually the first time I scratched on the break the entire tournament, which is usually a huge problem for me.
you had a good day. All right, so just a little bit of right on here. Oh, he's still gonna be fine. I guess it's. You couldn't really underhit it, couldn't really overhit it, as long as you go in that straight line and don't end up 50-yard line. So. And it looks like we are going to be done for the night.
Yes.
With John Moody Jr. being undefeated throughout the entire tournament, winning in the finals over the guy who's been beating everybody, Albert Fuchs. If that's not how you pronounce it, guess what? I'm not pronouncing it any other way.
I'm pretty sure that is how you pronounce it. But
Yeah, so
all
John
right, so
wins
John is your
7-2.
champion.
And I'm going to go take down the cameras.
All right, I'd like to thank everybody for joining us. We will be, I think our next tournament will be September. Sorry, I'm reading what's rolling by in the ticker. February 11th and 12th, the Maryland State Women's 9-Ball Championship. 12th and 13th, excuse me. The Maryland State Women's 9-Ball Championship will be the next tournament we bring to you. Hope to see everybody then. Thank you all for joining us. We hope you enjoyed it. Well, one last shout out to all of our sponsors: Aramith Billiard Balls, AZ Billiards, B Moore's Detailing, Brian's Q Repair, GMR Construction, Gina Cunningham of Keller Williams Integrity, High Rock Store, Murray's Plumbing and Heating, Safe Harbor Retirement Planners, Simona's Cloth, TAP Chesapeake Bay Region, Alley Cat Q Sport, MBQs, A&R Inspection Professionals, and White Carbon. Thank you again, and we will see you in about 3 weeks.